Hi, I'm Ken Krell. Speakers, authors, coaches, thought leaders come to me to discover how they can take their current position and turn it into high-powered, high-profit, transformational digital events. I can do the same for you too. You're about to watch an excerpt of one of our online events that I think you may find very powerful. After that, I'll meet you and we'll talk about it. Welcome to the Really Useful Show. I'm your host, Ken Krell, and today we are going to be full of bull. Oh my gosh, my friend Liz Bull is with us. I'm so excited. I love it when we have someone with a name that I can play with, Liz. It's really a lot of fun. And Liz is known for helping women, and she says some brave men. I guess that makes that me and you guys, if you're listening to this, gentlemen, that is, listen to this, lose weight, feel great, and make more money. I love how that sounds. Welcome to the show, Liz. How you doing?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Ken, I must introduce you to my sister Lotta someday.
I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. As a brave man, I say that. So tell us what all that lose weight, feel great, make more money is all about.
Well, Ken, life usually has some root in your subconscious and things, whatever happened to you in your life, way back when, even this morning, yesterday, whatever, produces your current results because it affects your energy, and energy is everything. And that's what I do. I work with people's energy. I'm a medical intuitive and a master healer and a life mastery consultant. And I marry those things to help people get the results that they really want, the results that they say they want, not the results that their subconscious is handing them.
So with that said, I'm going to ask you two questions together. It's buy one, get one free on the questions right now. And that is number one, hey, listen, it's the best deal you're going to get all day. Right. So the question, let me ask the question. So here's the question. Number one, give me an example of a success story you've done. And number two, for those of us lay people that are just hanging out in the world, breathing for a living, what kind of a tool or tip can we potentially apply that can implement some of the stuff that you do?
Okay, so can I read you a testimonial from the back of my book on
Sure.
diet-free weight loss? Okay. So here's what my client said. She said, I lost weight without diet or willpower, and my chronic migraines stopped. So people tend to get more than they bargain for when they work with me because the weight is never about the weight. It's not about the calories. It's not about diet and exercise. It never is. So I have a holistic way of working with things. I take the whole being into consideration rather than just working with symptoms. Does that
Okay.
make sense? Does that
Yeah,
track?
sort of, kind of. So
Kind of. So
now
here,
I'm typically to go off the track anyway.
that's okay.
So we're on that road less traveled by, and we get lost in the woods. But for those of us people that may not be as intuitive or whatever, and now most of us people that are listening to this are typically more enlightened humans. But give me something tangible that I can actually implement today, if it's possible, that will get me started on that journey.
Well, I'll give you something, and that actually I have a gift for people if it'd be okay, that this would be a tool that people could use to master their energy, especially speakers. And we could put that in your show notes if that works for you. A
Well,
master
you
your
sound like
energy
my
experience.
VA that can do it for me right now, because I know you're one of those take charge kind of people. Yeah, we're happy to do that. So what well, again, give me that little tip real quick, that because if someone's driving right now, I want them to get in their brain what they can actually do.
One of the best things that we can all do all day, every day, is to simply breathe. Because most people aren't breathing. Most people think they're breathing. They're doing just enough to kind of keep them alive, but they're never really fully oxygenated. So taking a really deep breath, like really, really deep breath, is one of the best things that you can do for yourself to
Okay.
really, charge your body and get yourself full of the energy that you need.
Now we are really running out of time, and I really need to land this plane, but you're saying something that for me personally is really important. And I don't know about the rest of you guys listening to me right now, but I dare say you probably don't even know how poorly you are breathing, because I know that is a massive weakness for me. So I'm going to go over my time. Sorry, producer. And real quickly, because I'm running out of breath as well as time. How do you breathe deeply?
I mean, it's easy to say, but truly, even when I'm in a yoga class or they're breathing deeply, I'm probably still not breathing deeply. So how do you do that?
Well, you're right. Easier said than done until you get the hang of it, after which time it does become easy. So the best thing to do is just breathe in through your nose. You can try it right now.
Okay.
Breathe in very slowly and breathe all the way down, like really feel it in your belly. So your belly expands like a balloon. You feel that?
Yep.
Yeah. And then, and it helps sometimes to just put, your hand on your tummy so you can feel it expand. And then you can exhale. Again, you can exhale through your nose, or there are two different schools of thought. Some people say exhale through your mouth like you're blowing out through a straw. That's one way of doing it. Or you can just go through your nose. But you just breathe out. And you can start to feel your belly collapse. Not in a bad way, just the air's coming out.
I would like my belly to collapse if you really want to know the truth.
That's the other part of my practice, weight loss. Yes.
We're going to talk more about that. Liz, I want to have you back. Would you come back and visit with us?
I'd be delighted.
Awesome. Listen,
Thanks
you
so
guys,
much.
we will have Liz's information in the show notes. I encourage you if you're driving, if you're running, whatever you're doing right now, get back to where you're on like solid ground and get into reallyusefulshow.com. Go to the show notes for Liz Bull, grab the bonus that she's giving us. I know I'm going to go through it. I think you need to go through it because I want you guys breathing deeper, living healthier, making more money, and having more fun. Liz Bull, thanks for being with us. You're awesome.
My pleasure.
So that's one short taste of how you can use the power of digital events to help people transform their lives and find a new way to live. Want to learn how you can put it to use in your own business? Well, stick with me for the Digital Events Essentials Plan. It's called DEEP. It'll take you through how you can plan, produce, and profit from your own online events. It's pretty great, it's pretty free, and I think you'll like it pretty much. So come join me. Click the link either in the description below or somewhere on this video itself, and we'll take you over there. It's completely free. I think you're going to love it, and it will give you the plan you need to plan, produce, and profit from your own digital events.